Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am here with my April wax and candle empties. It's only the 26th of April and I'll explain why I'm doing it today instead of the 30th. The 30th falls on, I believe, Sunday. Weekends I cannot record. It takes an act of Congress for me to even hear myself think because my husband, my kids, or everybody's crazy on the weekends. And my son's birthday is tomorrow, so we're going to be busy all day with that. Friday is my husband gets paid, so I have all my runaround to do, and I just don't have time. Like, I have to record when my kids are at school. It's the only time that I have quiet enough to get this done. So today was it. And I didn't want to do it into May because I wanted to do it in April. So anyways, I'm going to start with my candles first because I don't have many, and I know some people don't really like candles, so if you want to skip over to like 4 or 5 minutes in, I'm sure that's how long it'll take me to talk about these few candles, and then I'll get on the wax. I do this because I have some people who only want to see the candles, so I do it at the beginning and I do the wax at the end. So first things first is a very old Kringle Fresh Lilac. This one is a 2-wick and it's disgusting looking, but it smelled amazing, gave me no burn issues, zero sooting, very little residue. I did not have to cotton ball it. I did not have any issues whatsoever with any part of this candle. It is old. I got it in 2012. We actually are from Massachusetts, in the area where Kringle and Yankee Candle's flagship stores are. They're only about 25 minutes apart between the flagship store of Yankee and the Kringle one, and they're owned by the same family. And so when we went up in 2012, it was the first time we had been back home since they opened at Kringle, so we shopped around and I bought that, and I don't know why I've held on to it for the last 5 years, but I have. So it was very good, even with age. 5 years later, it still was good, and I would buy that again. I do like going into the storefront, that way I can see, what there is, but we only go every few years, so we don't go often enough for me to be able to do that, so most times I will have to order online. But still, it was awesome. This next one, okay, so that was burned in my living room. All my big candles are burned in my living room. My mason jar and mini Bath & Body Works ones are burned in my kitchen. My kitchen is a narrow galley kitchen, and so it is long and narrow, and these mason jar candles work well in that. Speaking of, the first one I have is White Barn Orange Blossom and Driftwood. And the scent notes on it are Orange Blossom Petals. Let me see if I can zoom in and get it to focus. There we go. Orange Blossom Petals, Crisp Bergamot, Soft Sea Washed Wood. This had a little bit of sooting. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of sooting. No burn issues. Very good throw. It was awesome. And, yeah, I mean, I had zero issues whatsoever with this one. And so I've had really good luck lately, and with these medium candles. I stopped buying them because I was putting them in my living room, and then I wasn't able to get a throw because my living room has high ceilings. They're probably 7.5 feet tall, and my kitchen, it has lower ceilings, and my living room is bigger, and so I gave up on these, and then I discovered the kitchen. Duh. The next one is Life is Sweet, and it's Sweet Cherry Pie. And the scent notes on it are bright red cherries, flaky pie crust, crushed almonds, and zero burn issues except for a little bit of sooting on the side. No issues with having a cotton ball, burned all the way down. Very strong throw. I can still smell it. I mean, it's amazing. This is hoard worthy, stock up worthy, hoard worthy, whatever you want to say. I would buy 1 million of those. And the last one that's a candle is You're a Peach, Georgia Peach. And the scent notes on that are Juicy Peaches, Dew-Covered Leaves, Hint of Vanilla. And all I got was peach out of it. Very bad sooting, though. You can see that. That is gross. But no burn issues. Very strong throw. Burned all the way down. So that's that. That is all my candles for the month. 4.5 minutes in, so I was right between 4 and 5. So I'm just going to move this to the side and get to the wax. I don't have as much wax this month as I anticipate having for next month, because next month I'm going through a challenge where I'm going to go through my clams and my little bags and my scent shots, and anything that has 1 or 2 melts left I'm putting in a box, and those are going to get used up first. So I have quite a bit this month, but not nearly as much as I will for next month. So first things first is Sassy Girl Aroma Blueberry Zucchini Noel. And this one was a very, very nice scent. It was a blueberry and then it had a creamy zucchini, and I would repurchase that. It was awesome. Next is a Pink Sugar Lavender Mist from Sassy Girl, and it says Soothing Lavender Morning Dew, Sweet Apple Blossoms, Cotton Candy, Lemon Drops, Caramel, and Raspberry Jam on a Dry Down of Musk. I simply get Pink Sugar Lavender. I don't understand all this rigmarole of all this other stuff, but that's all I get. I get Pink Sugar and I get lavender. So that's that one. And these are going to be in no particular order. I am reaching in my bag, so they're mixed vendor. I'm not going to have them in order. This next one was from Sorenzo Beauty, a pineapple strawberry bread. And this was, it was a big heart. You can actually see the outline of the heart still. I got it in a RAOK from somebody, and it was good. It had a very nice throw, but it did not last very long. So I wound up changing it out midday. I finished this Grand Ole Opry from Vintage Chic, which is strawberry watermelon cake, and I only had like a half or a quarter rose left, so I went ahead and melted it. It was very nice, very light, which surprised me because it is a year old, and I've heard Vintage Chic scents gets better with age. I have really had hit or miss luck with Vintage Chic. I don't know what it is. I'm using the same warmers as everybody else. I don't know. The next one is Pink Chiffon Strawberry White Cake from Sassy Girl Aroma. I had bagged this for a D-stash, and then the person didn't want it, and instead of putting it back in my loaf bag, I just kept it in this and melted it, and it was really good, really strong. That is one of my favorite scents from her. Anything with strawberry white cake, I'm really liking. Not wax, but wax related. I went through a bag of my cotton balls, because that's what I use to get the wax out of my really hot warmers, so I don't burn myself. I had one little piece left of Starburst Blonde Moment Cotton Candy from Sassy Girl Aroma. This was a mini pie, and I had destashed a little of it, and I kept some, and oh man, it was really good. Really strong. I really hope to find that again. I got a pile here. The next one is Lancelot and Guinevere, which is vanilla lace type. This one was a coin. I think it was a coin. I did not get a throw from it. Again, I'm using the 20 watt. Is it 20 watt or 24 watt Glade? Whatever the good Glade is. I have 3 of those going, and then I have 2 Scentsy warmers going, and even in the Glades, I didn't get a throw, or for very long. I melted Strawberry Jam Cotton Candy Spearmint from L3 Waxy Wonders. I melted this one in my kitchen. It was really nice, really strong, lasted all day. Ooh, losing all my stuff. Sweetheart Smoothie and Flopper Girl from Vintage Chic Scents. I got this in a D-stash. It was sweet, candy, marshmallow, and apple teeny. This was amazing. That was super strong, lasted all day. I'm trying to pick up the things that flew. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that one lasted all day. I think I got probably close to 12 hours out of that one. And it was a chunk, a little chunk, and I cut it in half and put it each half in my warmers in the dining room, and it was really strong. I melted tea and cakes from L3 Waxy Wonders. Excuse me. I melted this in my bedroom during the day. I do these kind of things during the day, and then I do bedtime scents at bedtime. And this one was really good, really strong, lasted all day, 0 issues. I melted this Vintage Chic Scents Milk Glass Roses Jackie O Overpour, which is Wildberry Cake Batter, Sugar Milk, and Marshmallow Birthday Cake Vanilla Bean Noel. This one, I had gotten a D-stash. It was a little loaf piece, and it was okay. I don't like sugar milk. I have discovered sugar milk's just, I get vomit. I hate to be blunt like that, but I get vomit from it when I smell it, and it's bad. So, no, I didn't like that. Ocean from Wilma's shop. I melted this in my bathroom. It was 3 little pieces, and I melted one at a time for 3 melts, and it was really good and really, really good for the bathroom. Dropping things like crazy. I melted this sample from Barrett Wax Crafts and Avo Spa in my bathroom. I like it, but I'm weird because I get Fruit Loops. I don't know why, but I get Fruit Loops when I smell this. And it was good. It was strong. It lasted for about 15 hours, but I got Fruit Loops. I had gotten this little piece in a D-stash. It was a Sunday shop from Vintage Chic Scents. It was 2 little loaf pieces that I cut in half and melted in my office / dining room. It was really good, really strong, yummy. About 10 to 12 hours I got out of that. Jackie O's Pearls from Vintage Chic. It was lavender, marshmallow, vanilla, and then Jackie O, which is marshmallow, birthday cake, vanilla bean, Noel. Melted this in the bedroom. It was okay. When I woke up, I went to bed at like 11, and when I woke up at 5 in the morning, I could no longer smell it, and that was only 6 hours later, so I'm not, like I said, I'm getting hit or miss from her. Next is Honolulu Clean Breeze from Sassy Girl Aroma. I melted this in my bathroom. Amazing scent, amazing throw. Made everything smell awesome. Trying to get through my bags first before I get to scent shots and clams and all that. I wish I was smart enough to organize this crap before I start rolling, but oh well. Ava's Country Cupboard Lavender Mist. This one I had gotten in her, I want to say it was her November November restock. Really nice. They were grubby hearts, and I put that in the bedroom, and it gave me a nice throw. Lavender Vanilla from Wilma Shop. It is blend of herbal lavender and vanilla, and this was amazing. I put 2 in at a time, and so I only had the 2 left because I'd melted the other 4 before. And it was really good, really strong. Lasted all night. When I woke up the next day, I could still smell it. From Little Pony Wax Creations, Captain Crunch Vanilla Bean Noel. I was very disappointed in this. It was so cute because it was a cute little cupcake. I got 0 throw. I changed it within like an hour because there was nothing coming out of it. Raspberry Soda from L3 Waxy Wonders. Nice. I put it in my kitchen. It was a sample. Put it in my kitchen. Strong throw. Lasted all day. Bubblegum Cream Soda from Ava's Country Cupboard. This one I also had a really good throw from. Put it in my bathroom. I don't know why, but I did, and it was really good. Super Tarts Ferb. This one I got in a D-stash. A lady was selling a whole bunch of clam pieces and bam pieces and put them in these bags. This one's really nice. I want to pick up some of this. This was my first time trying Ferb, and it was really, really, really nice. Agave Nectar from L3. I put all these in my kitchen, you know, because they were easy just to do. They were little samples, so I was trying to get through some of my samples because I have a lot. Very nice. Very strong throw. Lasted all day. Jackie O Saturday Evening. I got this in a D-stash, and it was 1 little piece left. I put it in my bedroom. Smelled really good. Ava's Country Cupboard Flannel Sheets. Put this in my bathroom. Cut it in half. It was a little sample. Cut it in half. Put it in my bathroom for 2 days, and it threw really well and lasted all day. Cotton Candy Frosted Cupcakes from L3. I put this one in my kitchen. Again, lasted all day. Smelled really, really, really good. I'm almost done with bags, and then we can move on to scent shots and clams and stuff. Rainbow Melt Sample, Be Mine, Pink Sugar, Vanilla Bomb, and Frosted Cupcakes. 0 throw. None whatsoever. Put it in the bedroom. Nothing. Plum Tarts from L3 Waxy Wonders. Put it in the kitchen. Again, strong throw. Lasted all day. Alright, I think that's it for the bags. Oh, no, one more. This one was Super Tarts Banner. I got it in a D-stash. It was a single cube. This one lasted like 18 hours, no lie. I wound up ordering a clam of it because of that. Alright, I'm going into scent shots now. If I find any more bags, then I'll deal with it later. Alright. The first one is Vekmin from Super Tarts. This one I wound up getting in a clam, so I finished this up. Smells really good. Very fruity. Yep, very fruity. Love it. Yeah, I mean, I really like it. It lasted all day and into the evening. Pistachio Pudding Cake from Beezy's. This one surprised me. I've not had good luck with melting Beezy's, and this one, I actually got a good throw. I cut it in half, so I melted it twice in my bedroom, so it was the good 20 watt or whatever Glade, and that one threw really good. I would definitely repurchase that. November Rain Type from Sassy Girl Aroma. I cut this in half and melted each half in my bathroom for 2 days. It was really good. Destination Wax White Chocolate Raspberry Truffle. I got this in a D-stash, so while I was waiting on my orders that I placed to cure, I went ahead and melted this just to see if I was going to get a good throw. I cut it in half, put each half in my bedroom. for, you know, a day each, and they lasted really, really long time. Dessa's Homespun Scents Pineapple Blast. Cut it in either half or I think I cut this one in quarters. It was really strong. Let me smell. Hold on. Yep, I cut that in quarters because it was really strong. And I put each quarter in my office. So I got 2 melts out of it because I have 2 warmers in my office. Trick cereal from L3 Waxy Wonders. Very strong. I cut it in half. So I melted it for 2 days. Very strong. Lasted all day. Cashmere from Hayden Rowe. I quartered this and then put each quarter in my bathroom. And oh man, it smelled so good. Tea and Cakes from Dessa's Homespun Scents. I cut this one in quarters too because this is really strong. Yeah, oh yeah, it's really strong. So I cut that in quarters and put that in my bedroom and in my office throughout the month. Taylor's Old Fashioned Soda Shop from House of Usher's Wax Museum. This one I got in a D-stash and I cut it in half and melted it in each of my 2 warmers in the dining room, and it was really strong and lasted quite a while. Vibrant Orchid Blueberry from Sassy Girl. I put this one, I cut it in half, put it in my bathroom. Really good throw. Blue Pom Poms from Wilma's. I actually put this entire thing in my warmer. It's under an ounce, so I put the entire thing in my bedroom for during the day, and it smells so good. Oh, I found another bag. Super Tarts Wise Counselor. I put this in my bathroom. I don't remember a thing about it, so it must not have been that, you know, exciting. Pink Sugar Lemons from Lasting Scent Candles. This I like, but I don't like. It's very messy. As you can see, it was very, very messy. But it smelled really good and lasted, you know, all day and didn't give me any issues. But it's very messy to deal with. Berry Creme Brulee from Beezy's. This one had 0 throw. I quartered it because these things are full to the brim. I mean, they're so full, he cracks almost all the lids because it's so full. And I do rebag these, but when I empty them, there's no point in putting them back in the polypropylene bags when they're empty, but they do have the cracked lid. But all of my Beezy's are put in polypropylene bags. Anyways, so I cut it in quarters because it was huge. It's full to the brim, and so I thought maybe a quarter would work, and it didn't. So then the next time I tried a half, I still got no throw. The next one is Jungle Love from Sassy Girl Aroma. This one I cut in quarters and then cut each quarter in half and melted it in my bathroom. It was a nice melt for the bathroom. And my one and only clam, I cannot believe I only went through 1 clam this month, is Rue from Super Tarts, which is Bedtime Bath, Baby Powder, and Magnolia Blossom. This one I love. I only finished it because I got 2 backups in a D-stash. This is never on the site. If it's ever on the site, I would get a truckload, but it isn't. It is one of my favorite bedtime scents. It is just a nice powdery, you know, just a nice calming scent. I love it, and I will buy more whenever she restocks. So that is it for this month. Next month, I am going to have a ton because I have a huge bucket of things that I am going to melt over the month of May. I'm going to do my weekly boxes, but I'm going to have these included in my weekly boxes simply because there's so much. I have a ton of that I got in a D-stash that has 1 cube that was from a D-stash that are in polypropylene bags. I have clams with 1 or 2 cubes. I have scent shots that have a half or a quarter. I have vintage chic scents that have 1 loaf piece that's not even an ounce, or a half a rose or a quarter of a rose. So all of those are getting put in this box, and over the month of May they will get distributed in my weekly boxes and they will get used. So I will have a lot more empties in May. My kids are out of school after the 25th of May. And then for summer, you tend to melt more because we are home more. We don't do a lot until my husband gets home from work. And so I tend to switch my wax out more because we're not gone. You know, right now, I drive my daughter to school. I go right to the gym and errands I have to run. I get home like 10 o'clock. And then I have to clean, and I have this, that, and everything else to do. So I don't really think to change out my wax. Whereas when we're home, like when they're on break, I get up and I change my wax because I know I'm going to be home to enjoy it. And I change it again at night. So I will have more empties over May, June, and July because of that. But I'm doing this challenge to get rid of some that don't have much. So that is it, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.